Hello and happy Sunday. So I hope you guys enjoyed your weekend. And it's unbelievable that we are actually in the middle already of October, right? I don't even know where the month is going. It's like boom, gone, history. And it feels like we are absolutely on speed dial with everything what we do. So, but besides all that, I would like to say hello to a couple of people here. That's my friend Diane Hughes. So I hope you are doing well, as also my friend Sherry and Alex, Mary, Marie. So there are so many, and as usual, hello, and from the bottom of my heart. So, and thank you for joining me on a Sunday to listen to this video. So what I was told today was very interesting. I was meditating and I got loud and clear. You don't separate the readings today because I wanted to make an extra mid-October reading video, and they said no, do it together, and so that's what I will do. I got told to use 2 decks, and it's very funny. I have actually, what they pulled out was first my gypsy cards from Germany, which I have for many years, as also my German tarot, which I thought that was interesting. I thought actually more here comes, you know, the angel tarots, or they pick something different. But I think that comes all due to the fact that we have so many things going on. The turmoil is still going on. There's a lot fear, there's a lot scareness, and I think many people cannot get rid of it. And that's very sad, because we cannot live in fear on one hand, but we know all that is not the end of the story. But we have to try to move on. We cannot hold on. As also we get always told, never hold on to the past. The past is done. It's over. It's written, and we cannot change that, right? So that is really what they were trying to tell us all along. And so I'm really floored, like I said, that I don't have any angel decks, but the angels told me to do so. So don't be concerned about it. They have their own ideas. So, and I will use for our monthly reading, the half months actually, middle of October reading, I'm using the German tarots, and for our combined weekly reading I'm using the gypsy cards. So what I'm doing right now, I start with our weekly, speaking of, with the gypsy cards. So I hope you all enjoyed, you know, the nice weather. Actually it's beautiful outside, and I'm so happy that we don't have any humidity. It was far too much. The weather is anyhow quite out of line, I would say so. So is Mother Earth. She's still very mad, but well, I think she has a right to be, right? So then let us see what we have for actually Monday and Tuesday. So I see what the cards will show me here. So here's number 1. That is for Monday and Tuesday. Oh, here comes the next one. Wow. So that's Wednesday, Thursday. And we have Friday, Saturday, and we need, in the end, only the Sunday. Here it goes. And here's the Sunday card. So it's extreme funny to do this only with those. That was never happened before, but I follow up on the angels. So we will see what that is. So I'm not using yet the German tarot. I'm using strictly the gypsies for this weekly reading. The first comes up is the bear. So I hope you can see that. I know the light is a little bit weird here. So the bear stands actually for hibernation. It stands for I'm mad. It stands for there is changes rolling in quite quicker as we would expect that. So that is a gal, which we know lives in the mountains or in the woods, and he can be quite mad, right, when he is disturbed. So that is still for Monday, so that means, and Tuesday, so that means we have maybe the start in the week a little bit different as we normally do. That means also there could be, you know, a conflict with a coworker or with a friend, or not an agreement. This is where the bear comes into. It's like, You know, I want what I want and I need to have that. Also wrong thinking. If you think in that way, you have to change that. We cannot have that right now. We have to let go of many things. We try to be balanced as much as we can. This bear is normally, as we know, when they go in hibernation, they're really quiet, they sleep, you know. But lately, they're very long out. They're coming still and looking for food because they are not in the balance with Mother Nature, or Mother Nature is not in balance with the animals. But it's an interesting card. So maybe you are on Monday and Tuesday a little bit on the lower part, because that stands always, like I said, a little bit for the uneasiness or trouble. So try to stay out of it, meaning of balance yourself, listen to your gut, be kind, and don't get overwhelmed, you know, by people like this, because if it's not you, that could be a coworker, could be a friend, your husband, family members. So then we have to back a little bit up and saying, okay, I'm not interested. So we'll take it a little bit easy on Monday and Tuesday with everybody in your surroundings. So then we have for Wednesday and Thursday, that is the Tree of Life. Very interesting. So Tree of Life is, of course, stands for our life as it go. We are very stable. We have our branches, meaning of we have our children, we have family members, we have friends. So that is all represented here in the Tree of Life. But Tree of Life also, to be honest, combined with this beautiful bear, it's still not equaled out. So meaning of the bear maybe is going under the tree to sleep or to eat, and when a human is disturbing him, he is getting mad. So we have still the same thing going on here, even for the middle of the week. So try to balance yourself. Tree of Life is normally stronger than the bear, because that has major roots. The roots are in Mother Earth. So that stands also when we're talking about the roots, that Mother Earth is still not okay. So what that means for you is actually we are all a little bit shaky on shaky ground, because we cannot focus. We cannot do really 100% our thing. We are maybe on 75% instead of 100%. So meaning of, take it really easy. The Tree of Life, like I said, you have your roots deep, deep down in the ground. The bear don't have that. But still, the shaking ground is there. Could also stand for earthquake. Could also stand for other disturbances, which we maybe don't know yet. Maybe it comes tonight or tomorrow, whatever. But we have to balance this. We have to watch that a little bit. Okay? So be kind and be nice to your surroundings, and don't feel shook up here. So that we have to see what's going on with that. It's very interesting combinations, in my opinion. So, and then that's cool. So that's one of my favorite cards, actually. That is the Fish. So that stands for Friday and Saturday, meaning of shortly before the weekend. We feel like a fish in the water. We are good. We are feeling good. We have nothing to worry about it. We come out of 2 days or 3 days, more or less, out of shaky grounds. But now it comes to Friday and Saturday, and here we feel better. We feel a little bit more balanced. We are happy. Like I said, we feel like a fish in the water. So that's actually very good. So fish is always a wonderful thing. It's a very positive card. Stands also for good news or marching in. So, or floating in, because that's the water. But as we know, water is also flow of life, meaning of we have good news, we are doing our things, we have our energy, we can flow, we feel good about ourselves, our surroundings. So that is really, really a good card, and we have to keep this in mind. So you have to try to go from Monday to Thursday over the shaky grounds. It may be grumpiness from other people, so you can use even the word grumpy, but then it changes, you know, on the feeling part. I'm like a fish in the water. I'm happy. I feel good. So it's all good, right? So, and then we have the last card, which is for Sunday, and that's cool. That's really, really cool. So these are the flowers. And the flowers, they stand for peace. They stand for happiness, calmness, focus. I'm in my organization. I do what I need to do. I'm good. I feel good with myself. I feel good with my friends. I maybe go to a birthday or I'm going to a wedding, whatever. But this is really a balanced card, and it stands for the good feeling, the happy feeling, and I can go into my next week and I'm in a good way. So that is a very good card. So we have actually two. It's very split, you can tell, right? We start the week, as I said, it's shaky grounds. For some people, that could also mean that they are losing a job, because the tree of life is also with the roots. Is sometimes we think, oh, I have a good job, nobody can take this away from me, but then something has happened. So we have to be grateful also for that, what we have, and don't be on shaky ground. Even it will feel like this, like I said, that could be your co-workers, that could be friends, that could be family members, your children. So try to remain in the middle, because there's the good days coming, but these couple days we have to go through it. And I hope that means in the political world, nothing major. Let's hope for the best, right? But these two cards, it's like, really, I feel like a fish in the water. I'm good. Here's my Sunday. I'm at peace. I'm enjoying myself. I enjoy maybe still my yard. It's nice outside. So maybe you have still a couple flowers, or the mums are out now. So enjoy it. You know, that is really a good time here. Feel like a fish in the water. And I feel calm. I feel good about myself. I can do whatever I want to. But I have to say really something, because a friend of mine, she's going on Saturday, as I have this still in my mind, to a show. And she said to me, well, I hope that will be cool for me. Well, that, my dear, is actually telling you, you will feel like a fish in the water. Everything is fine. You have everything in place. Everything will be okay. Enjoy the time there. Enjoy other vendors. It will be really a good time for you. And that says, hey, I'm a happy camper and I have my flowers, so I'm good. That's a really, really good card. So don't stress out about it. It will be all okay. So I love these cards. And that's already 12 minutes what we have here. But I want to go now into the October reading, because the weekly reading was actually not too bad. Like I said, watch a little bit from Monday to Thursday, the shaky grounds, which stands for, you know, there is things going on. But otherwise, I think that is a super reading with the Gypsy cards for next week. So now for all the zodiac signs, that is for everybody. It's a general reading, as the other were too, for the weekly. So this is now the mid of October reading, and then we will see what our beautiful cards here have to say. And yes, I pray always over my cards, and you know that. I think I have not to mention this continuously. So I'm using here, even we are in the half of the week, I will still use 6 cards for it, and we will see what the outcome will be. So I'm really, really interested, even for myself, to see what's going on with that. So here's our first one. 2. Here we go. 3. Well, they have also their own mind. I tell you, I have here a major mess in my hand. You cannot see that. I'm trying with the camera sometimes to play, but then it's getting too dark and nobody's seeing anything. So here we go. So we have the 6 cards. Like I said, I prayed over them, and I say always that it's for all of you. It's not for me, because I'm blending myself out. My energy cannot be in there. So, and then let's see. So we have actually already for 1 week, but I'm including this into it because that's a little bit with the meaning different. It's more intense. So we will see what this is all about. So from tomorrow on, we have here actually the 3 of Wands, which is actually a good card, but it's also, as the other card said, it's funny, it fits actually perfectly together. It's shaking ground. So why is the shaking ground? Why looks this card different than the other ones? Well, okay, so tarot cards are different in the first place, but as you can tell, it builds like a cross. So, and the cross, you know, stands for, I maybe don't know where I want to go. So I'm not talking about a religious cross. This is the cross where we are coming to crossroads, where we think, is this okay what I'm doing? Am I on the right track? Why am I here? Am I doing things right? So here's the question actually, what's with me? What's going on in my deep down in me? Because I feel not okay. I feel I'm on the crossroad. So that means, do I want to, for example, do I want to move? Am I needing a new job? Do I have to leave my job? Do I start my own business? Do I want a dog? Or maybe I want a cat? So you know what that stands for. But it's really for me like, I don't know what I want to do. Am I going left? Am I going right? I'm blindfolded. I don't know yet what I want. So that is a theme actually where it gives you also shaking ground because you don't know what you want. So that makes sense with our gypsy cards. Fits perfectly. And we have to see now. So that is the next card. And so that is in reverse. And that is actually the Seven of Cups. So if this wouldn't be in reverse, so I flip this over for you, that would be perfect, because that means I'm not on shaking ground. I'm cool. I have everything what I need. That is actually sort of like a pentagram. You can see that, but pentagram is good. It's nothing bad, guys. So most people are flipping out when they hear the pentagram. No, pentagram is a good thing. It's used mostly by the pigeons and it's fine. It's nothing bad. So, but you see the cups are really not filled. In the middle is, you know, the cup which was filled, but it's you know, coming out of it. So now we flip that, but now that has a little bit of different meaning. So when we think everything is empty, I'm on shaking ground with myself. I feel I cannot move anymore. Where am I going from here? Your cups are coming back together. Your cup will be filled. I'm sorry that I'm looking at Miss Nala, but she is eating again a piece of a pillow. It's wonderful. So, but anyhow, this card has the meaning actually that we feel we are empty. We are not okay. We don't know where we're going. That is the theme of what we have here. Shaking ground. Same meaning here. It's like, I'm still don't know what I want. My cups are empty. I feel maybe empty. Could be also due to a loss. Somebody is leaving. You have to say goodbye to your kids because they're in college. You are feeling not right. That's correct, because this little cup here in the middle, which the other way would be this way, you know, my cups are filled, I'm fine, I'm good. Now I'm turning this over. I have from all the cups only one actually, which was trying to fill, but I spill everything out because I flipped my cup. Makes sense? So meaning of, we're still, as the other card said, and this is actually almost, you know, by the end of next week, it's still a little bit that feeling. Even the other card said we will feel like a fish in the water. Everything comes more together. That's not quite there. It is better, but it's still, I'm thinking, I don't know what I want. Okay, so then let us see what the next card is. It's also flipped. Okay, so Six of Cups. I've always to look for the English words on that. So as you can tell, we have white cups and we have the black cups. So the white cups, if this would be in this way, so now it looks more in the light, it looks more positive. That's more negative, as you can tell. So meaning of, yes, I may feel better, but there is still negativity in my surroundings. I still don't know what I want. These cards are interesting. They all three, and with the gypsy cards. So I'm still in a level where I don't want to be. I'm still looking around. My cups are still not filled. So meaning of, I still don't know what I want. And I think that is a theme which is coming up lately anyhow, because I see this with other readings or from other people. Even in my own, when somebody did my cards, was the same thing. We don't know. I think we all have this question, what's going on here? Where are we going with that? It doesn't matter if this is in a political way or in your private life or whatever it is. We feel not quiet there. We feel shaky. We are not completely happy. Interesting, isn't it? If you ask me if I'm fully happy, nope, I'm not. Am I feeling good? Nope, I'm not. But with me, it's of course different. But I'm asking you, how do you feel? Are you feeling good? Do you feel a little bit shaky? Do you feel, hey, I cannot sleep right, I'm tossing, I'm turning, I feel off? That is this card also. I don't know. I'm not sure what's going on with me, but I'm not quite there yet. Interesting, isn't it? So let me see the other one. It's also, that's the Empress. That would be upright, but it was reversed. So, meaning of, these cards are very different, ladies and gentlemen. They are not like the American Tarots or the Rider or whatever you guys call that. The Empress in the American Tarot stands actually for somebody which is like a mother figure and somebody who wants to dictate what everybody has to do. That could be at work, blah, blah, blah. So this one here, this meaning is a little bit different. And I tell you why. Because these cards are different. And the Empress, as you can see, she's not getting enough. Okay, that is somebody which is greedy, which wants more and more. When it comes reverse, that stands for I lost things. Meaning of, not that means not in the material world, you know. I mean, could be that somebody, you know, cannot drive a car anymore or whatever the case may be. But here, wait, I hope I can show you this a little bit. I have on these cards gemstones. This here, exactly there, that is an amethyst. An amethyst stands for balance as also for protection. That's my personal favorite stone, gemstone. And so this stone is actually watching over the body from the Empress. So that means protection has to be done. That's a person which is going overboard. Not a happy camper. She wants what she wants, but right now she cannot have her will because she is reversed. So that stands also for a person which thinks she has a lot to say, but in the end she has nothing to say. She cannot tell you anything. That could be a sister, that could be a friend of yours where you are disagree with. That's somebody who's greedy, but the greediness right now very low key because she don't know what to do. It's like, oh my God, I cannot buy and do whatever I want to because I have other issues to solve and I'm unhappy with myself. And so what am I doing now? That is a trend too. So that is actually fitting to the other cards in the other way because we are empty. We don't know where to go. We feel on the crossroad. That is her too. She's very imbalanced. She don't know where is the way going. If this would be the regular way, different story. But we're talking about reversed. So that's also where I say there will be a lot of people with a lot sinuses, cold, flus. Could be migraines, could be vertigo. So that starts because it's not a balanced person. Make sense? So, and we have a lot going on with cold and flus, including my own daughter. So that's good. The Hierophant. So the Hierophant, it's upright, which is wonderful to see. So it's not a reversed card. So that means, as the other cards say too, we maybe need a couple days, but then we're coming out actually in a good way. We can breathe. We can say, I feel good. I feel like a fish in the water. Maybe you overcome a cold or a flu. But also, I hope you can see this here. So now look, this is the colors. Actually, it's also in the amethyst way. And the amethyst is here. So I have other cards, believe me, there's also quartzes and whatever in the cards. But this is here, you know, also, even you can see the two people here, they are looking at the amethyst, because the amethyst is the protector. Also makes you feel good, makes you more balanced. And this is what this card here is too. But also that stands for somebody who is good to you, a male, which loves you very dearly. That could be a father figure or a manager or a boss who's really happy with you and would like to see you succeed and going on with your life. That's also a helper, which is maybe giving you a good advice or is giving you some money that you can do your own business or helping with the business. But that is a very positive person. So Hierophant, it's always good. We say, you know, that is actually a high priest and not the Hierophant. So the high priest stands always for the blessings. As you can tell, he is blessing people. He has the light in the surroundings, as also here with the sky, since the light around him. It's a healer. So, but this is also a person who's really, really good-hearted and wants only your best. So keep this in mind. And the last card for October, and that's again reversed. These are the Seven of Swords. And, whoops. And now I'm dropping this. What's this telling you? So I'm sorry, I'm disappearing here for a second. So that is a reversed card. So in this way, that's your foundation. That is where you think everything you build on, but it's reversed. Instead, you have the triangle. But as you can tell, looks also like a little house, right? So when a card comes like this, that stands my foundation is right now not there. I'm not grounded. I'm not okay. I don't know still where I want to go. But these cards also mean for other people, they're moving. They're moving with a business. They are moving private-wise. Somebody is building a house. So, you know, there's a movement going on, which is very good, because the triangle, as you can tell, it's building like a roof. But also we have the triangle. It's built like the pyramids, as you can tell. It's also in the triangle. That stands also my foundation. I'm strong, but my foundation is shook up. So I don't know what's going on with that in the world. That can stand for war, because you can tell, you know, it's like swords. So, and they're standing there. It's like, yeah, that's my foundation, but my foundation is shaking too. We have to see it in all the cards. It's really interesting. It's like shaking, shaking, and again shaking. But this is not a negative card. This is a positive card, because even your foundation is shook up or something is not right, we have the most benevolent outcome. It's positive. I'm getting myself back together. If I have no foundation, I still go on, and I found a new, or I will find a new foundation. So there's definitely movement going on. But like I said, that could be maybe you have a job and somebody comes up to you and says, listen, you're maybe right now an administrator and now you're going up the ladder and you will be a supervisor. Stuff like that. Okay, so also climbing up the ladder, doing good things, but then you may have to move because it's in the corporation office. This office is somewhere else, and you may have to plan to move. That's what coming into the half of October. So October is busy, but obviously we're getting a little bit, you know, shaky with ourselves, with our foundation of life, with our foundation of family, because something has happened where we say, okay, I have to make a decision. And many of us don't like to make decisions because we feel comfortable in our comfort zone and we don't want to step out of that. But in all overall, I feel actually it's a really, really good reading. It's only that we have to be still aware of it, that we are on shaky grounds. It's not stable. It's not okay yet, but we have a good outcome. So remember in the Gypsy card we had for the next weekend, definitely, you know, like feeling fish in the water. And we had the flowers. So that stands actually for 2 days, which are actually pretty good. These cards are mostly saying that too, but you feel not stabilized. You feel inner turmoil. You feel maybe stress. you have maybe also a cold, you have maybe sinus issues. You know, everything comes a little bit together, and that makes you feel uneasy. It's not equal based. It's like, what the hell is going on with me? I'm very emotional, I'm up and down, and what am I doing with all that? Don't get frustrated. We are all in the same boat, including psychics. Believe me, it's not only you. Because when cards like this coming up, and I have them also in a private reading from a friend of mine for me, and we had things going on like this too. I wrote it down that I don't forget, and it was also like shaking grounds and always an amethyst. My friend, she's doing a lot with gemstones. She got told, use amethyst. We were talking about after a reading for her, you know, and she said too, I need an amethyst. I have to wear an amethyst. We have to get balanced. It's too much chaos out there. So, and this amethyst will help you too. So don't underestimate a gemstone. Gemstones are very good for balancing. There's also the rose quartz. It's doing good things. But I would wait with the lapis, because the lapis can be sometimes make us a little bit shaky, but that's all other stories. Gemstones are wonderful. They have all their own good properties, and but I will discuss this other time with you. It's 30 minutes. I hope not that I bored you, but I wanted really, when I'm reading cards, I'm getting told what to do. That's what I'm giving to you. So it's not that I'm sitting here and saying, okay, I chose this and this card, and then let's see what's going on. No, that's not how that works. I want you to have a good time, a good life, that you are happy. And before I do cards, like I said, I pray over them. I'm asking the angels, and they give me the cards. They shovel them a little bit out, or they're dropping down. So it's always funny how that works. But when I read cards, I do this for you. That's not a reading for myself, because I'm grateful for this gift what I have, even it's sometimes not a gift, and you know what I mean. But in the end, I like to read cards. I do that for you. I hope you enjoy them and you can do something with it, because we all have different things going on in life. But I think overall we had a good reading, and with that, I would like to wish you a very, very blessed evening. Enjoy the rest of your day. And, well, yeah, angel blessings. Have a good week. And I see you next Sunday. With that, bye-bye. See ya, guys. Bye.